Hi there, Colin here from WooNinja. In this video, we're going to step through all the user features of the dashboard. So if you're a course creator looking to learn more about the capabilities of the B2B dashboard, or you already use the B2B dashboard and want to know how to train your clients how to use it, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, let's outline what type of user we are. The B2B dashboard allows a course creator to set up client accounts, and those client accounts can then administer the courses they've been assigned by the course creator. Imagine you sell courses for high school students. In this example, the person using the dashboard would be a teacher who has purchased courses on behalf of their class and they want to enroll and monitor their students' progress. Or say you developed HR courses, then the person using this dashboard might be a company HR director who needs to add new employees to training or monitor the progress and compliance of existing ones. For the remainder of this video, I'll use the term user to describe these teachers, managers, or clients. Secondly, I want to highlight that this tour will show nearly every feature of the dashboard. However, you can fully customize what a user can and cannot do. For example, you may not want your users to be able to add enrollments or allow them to upload users in bulk. All of this can be controlled and is detailed in our help documentation. With that in mind, let's get started. The page we're now on is the home page. On the left-hand side is the menu, and we're going to explore each tab in turn. For now, this home page displays information about the students in this account. For example, we can see a timeline of how many students have been active, what courses they're engaging with the most, the videos they're watching, and the average completion rates. On the top right, we can change the timescale to see progress over days, weeks, and months. Moving now to the Users tab, this screen shows us all the students in this account. From the top, we can manage students, including exporting them to a CSV, uploading them with a CSV, and adding a new student. Adding a student is super easy, and with only a few clicks, a user can have their student created and enrolled. Below this, we can search by name or email, by tag, which we'll discuss in detail in a few moments, and also filter by their Thinkific group. On the left-hand side of each user, we can select them, allowing us to edit them in bulk. For example, we could enroll them, add or remove tags, or export them to CSV. Let's now take an in-depth look at one of our students by clicking the View button on the right-hand side. This button brings us to the student detail page, which has a host of features. Starting from the top right, we have the Actions panel. Here, you can edit a user, including updating their name and email. We can add a note, which I'll show more of in just a moment, reset their Thinkific password, and update their tags and groups. Below this is a student overview, including their name, email, tags, and estimated learning time. Their learning time is calculated based on the summation of the percentage of each course they've completed. The next panel is the student enrollment section. We can search by course name and filter by their enrollment status, including courses they have not started, are in progress, or have expired, as well as by the course or bundle itself. We can also add the student to a new course, assuming their team has seats assigned and available. On the topic of teams, I want to take a brief detour to highlight the team switcher. Every user on the dashboard is part of a team, and a user can be a member of multiple teams. A team can represent any group of users, for example, as a restaurant, as part of a chain, a sports team in a league, or a division within a company. Using teams means the user can administer multiple groups of students, and each team can have different courses assigned to it. For example, a company could have training for junior employees on one team and training for senior executives on another, but the same HR manager could oversee both teams from their one account. Teams are really powerful, and I highly recommend checking out our documentation on teams and seats after this video if you haven't done so already. Coming back to the student detail panel, we move on to the enrollment section. Here, a user can manage enrollments, including removing a student from a course or extending their access. The options here depend on the seat assigned for that team, and I'll refer you to our help documentation and videos for further information on granting access to courses for teams and users. Bulk actions are also supported, meaning you can export enrollments to CSVs, which is perfect for generating student reports. Scrolling down, we have the quiz panel, which shows us all the quizzes a student has completed. We can filter by quiz name, date, and attempts, or filter quizzes entirely. We can also highlight the best attempts in green and the lowest results in red to make marking tests a breeze. Scrolling further, we have the activity timeline for each student. This means the user can quickly see where a student is engaging with their content. For example, we can see when a lesson is completed, a quiz was attempted, and when a user logged in. This information can be invaluable for determining attendance and study timelines. The last two sections of the student's detail page are the notes and certificate panels. Notes, as was shown just a moment ago, allow a user to leave notes about a student, for example, if they have offline tests or engagements. These notes can be edited and kept private, shared with the team, or made available to all users who administer the student. Below this panel are the certificates issued by Thinkific. The user can download them in PDF format, allowing them to reissue the certificate to the student or archive them for safekeeping. Okay, let's move on to the next menu item, which is the Enrollments tab. Here, all enrollments for each student are listed. If you need to generate a report for certain courses or bundles, this is the best place to do it. At the top, you could export all enrollments to a spreadsheet, including the option to separate each course into its own separate sheet. Below this are the filtering options, including searching by course name, the enrollment status, for example, whether they've started or completed a course, and by the course itself. Similar to the user tab, bulk actions are also supported, allowing you to export only the records you need for reporting. Clicking a student's name will bring you to their profile, and clicking Manage allows you to update the enrollment. The next menu stop is Reports, one of the most requested features of the dashboard. Reports allow users to tailor exactly what they need to know from the dashboard, ensuring they always have the most up-to-date report available. Let's work through an example of setting up a report. Imagine you're a HR director, and we need to track which students have almost completed a course each week so we can follow up with them. To start, we'll name our report HR Weekly Report and select enrollments as the reporting model. We also have the option to report on users or quiz results. Next, we'll filter by students who have completed less than 95% of our course, since we're confident those that are above 95% will finish shortly. We also want to ensure that students complete the course before its expiry date, so we'll filter by courses expiring in less than 60 days. Lastly, we'll choose the courses we want to report on and click Save. Now, each time we load the report, the most up-to-date data will be presented. We can also email the report on demand if we need it, or set up a schedule. Schedules are really powerful as they allow you to receive the report in your inbox at a set time every day, week, or month, which is perfect for compliance reporting. Moving on, we have the Notifications tab. This tab provides a quick overview of activity on the account for all team members, such as when a student is added, tagged, etc. If issues arise or something isn't working as expected, this is a great tab to check in on occasionally. The last core menu item is Sign Up Links. Links are created by the course creator in the admin panel. Please see our documentation and video explaining this process. Once assigned to a team, they will appear in the menu. Links are the best way for students to sign up and access course materials with minimal steps. For example, let's imagine you have a course that every employee in a company needs to take. Signing up each student manually or via CSV can generate a lot of administrative work. Sign Up Links eliminate this by generating a simple link that a student can click or scan, enter their details, and be automatically enrolled in multiple courses and groups. Links can also be copied directly from the table, or you can click View to see which courses are assigned to a link, along with a QR code that can be quickly copied and placed somewhere convenient for students to use. The Settings menu allows users to manage their team and tag setup. On the Teams tab, users can rename their team, create a new team, or change the permissions of their team members. These options can easily be turned off, so don't worry if you don't want to give users this flexibility. The Tags tab allows users to create and edit existing tags. Tags are a great way to segment students as they are highly flexible. When editing a tag, it can also be removed from every student, allowing for quick reuse. As shown earlier, searching by tag is supported in multiple areas of the dashboard, so we highly recommend using them, especially for users with a large number of students. The last menu item we'll explore in this video is the user's profile. By clicking their name in the bottom left corner, a user can edit their profile. They can update their name and email, as well as setting their time zone and date format. The time zone setting is especially powerful as it converts all dates and times on the dashboard to the user's local time zone and format. Below this, users have the option to enable dark mode, and further down, they can update their password. So there you have it, a complete tour of the B2B Dashboard user interface. I hope I've answered all your questions, but if not, please reach out via my website or check out the support documentation. The link will be below.